It'll do it.
I got no Wi-Fi here. Why?
Dancehall Neil.
Now I got Wi-Fi. Why does your Wi-Fi go?
I don't know. I didn't think it did that.
I'm not connected to yours though, so.
Oh. Probably.
I brought Ashley's tablet.
Well, now you tell me.
What do you mean?
We could have watched something on the tablet.
Not on this little fucking thing.
Huh? You know, I just got to get a little closer to you.
That's all right, man. It's okay.
All right. So what are we watching?
We're watching Dead Alive. Are we on air?
We're on air.
We are on air. We're watching Peter Jackson's
Dead Alive.
Dead Alive.
Change this volume a little bit.
I was gonna say what year, but I don't know what year Dead Alive.
Dude, it was like 80. Shit. 2? 4?
And it still holds up big time.
You know, Repo Man wasn't that popular when we did it.
Yes, it was. I got tons of likes.
Did you?
Tons of them.
Well, I haven't really looked in a while, but... You ready to start this biatch? Now, this is something that I recently... that we both saw when we were younger.
I didn't see it when I was younger. I saw it when I was like in my early 20s.
Well, I saw it when I was younger, but not since then. Like, I didn't see it in my 20s. My entire 20s.
Your entire 20s, you have not seen it. It was so you saw it when you were younger.
Yeah, teenager.
And you didn't see it until you were in your 30s.
Again, yeah. Well, I had the VHS.
It's not a rare movie.
I had a fucking time getting one. I did have a time. You have to admit, though, I had a time getting one of these.
At the price that you wanted.
I think $15 is fair for a no frills DVD. I mean, what do you want? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. You got any? I think that's the same one I had.
Yeah, it's not like.
There's no like.
I mean, you still have it.
Yeah, I still got it.
Are you ready?
Subtitles, scene index. You don't got any special features.
That's what I mean.
Trailer.
So you want $30 for a fucking DVD with no special features? You got a widescreen, you got a fucking regular screen.
Uh-huh. That's it.
So, and that's really all I wanted. You know what we should do for a bonus one?
What?
Watch the Danzig videos.
If you want to. You don't want to do the Puppet Master? How are we ever going to finish Puppet Master?
I don't know, man. I really don't. I just don't know if that's going to happen. So this, I will admit though, you know, it does start out really stupid. It can be.
Yeah.
But you got to get some kind of a backstory.
You have to sit, the longer you sit and watch it, the better it gets.
Yeah. That's for true. But I remember when I first saw it, I remember the intro. And I remember being like, oh, like, it was drawing me in.
Mm-hmm.
You watch that shit in your 20s or 30s, you're like, this fuck corny as fuck.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Listen, you know, pick up the cage, you know, get the big dollars.
It's like, I think he can understand English, you dick.
These buggers playing it.
Where are they supposed to be? They're from New Zealand. But where are they at now?
He says we must leave this valley and never return out. Evil spirits will exact their revenge. Look and see.
I don't know. I don't think they're really clear on that. Is it Africa or something?
It could be, I guess.
Or is it like somewhere out there in
I don't think they have people like that in New Zealand.
Australia?
It's not. I don't think it's Australia. I think it's New Zealand.
Australia.
They talk the same. They have the same accent, but it's 2 different areas, 2 different countries.
It's like the tribal guys in fucking Australia. Like they've dumbed,
Aborigines.
Yeah, they've dumbed them down to like the American Indians. Like they have their own reservations, and they all fucking like.
Yeah.
It's bad though. It's real bad. Like I saw a documentary of it on Vice.
Uh-huh.
And they have these street gangs that they call like the Slayer Boys, like the Megadeth Posse, and they had the band T-shirts that they did from somewhere, and they, you know, dealing drugs and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
So when they get together, they have these like shitty little boom boxes, and they have like the Slayer, and they'll play it real loud, and they'll walk in a circle, like they were, like somebody went over there to document it, and they'll walk in a circle, like now they're not moshing, but I don't know what they're doing. They'll sway in and shit like that.
Yeah, put their own spin on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
It's different.
On Vice.
Yeah.
I have to look for it.
Yeah, it's on there. Pretty interesting. And I can say though, I'm not a big fan at the beginning, but you have to get a backstory.
Some kind, yeah. You have to know why all this is happening. It's because of a rat.
You're right. I watched Repo Man again, and it's really weird.
It is.
It's a really weird storyline. Which reminds me, you can grab it. Sorry, you can do it. Very bizarre storyline.
So did you like it? Or did you not like it?
I liked it.
Okay, that's cool.
I liked it. Would I buy it? I wouldn't like special order it, but if I saw it,
Right.
like I would probably buy it.
I think that's how I came across it.
Yeah, Blockbuster.
Yeah. Because Blockbuster was going out of business.
That's a good
So I
fun.
just grabbed it, yeah. It says it came out in 1992.
The DVD?
The movie came out in 1992.
Doesn't sound right.
According to Google.
Well, wiki it. That doesn't sound right.
Wiki is less reliable than Google.
Jesus Christ, Damon.
Yeah, even Wiki says 1992.
Alright, well. Okay.
IMDb, 1992.
I mean, would you have guessed that? Because there's no date on that DVD.
I would have said late 80s. Something like that.
I would have said mid-80s. So 92, I was
I was in the second grade.
8.
Yeah.
I was 8, so I saw it when I was a teenager. My dad had a shitty version of it, VHS. Now, I will admit, he doesn't listen to this podcast, but I did pocket a few VHSs. He had the Frankenhooker with the talking box, and I never wanted to steal that.
Took in that, because you could have probably sold that for a good couple hundred at least.
It talked back then.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would still be talking. Now, I guess, you know, I mean,
If you took care of it,
it wasn't
maybe.
a popular seller, or a renter.
If you took care of it, probably.
I took, what did I take?
Isn't this better than Clockwork Orange?
For today, yes. I want to finish the book first,
Okay.
so I can talk about the ending.
Okay. I sure do hope it has that alternate ending where you're going to be real disappointed.
I actually said it did.
There you go.
I mean, it says it does in the book, in the foreword. The love interest in this movie is pretty goofy too.
Yeah.
He's like a weird ass mama's boy, like Walter.
Are they Spanish or are they supposed to be like gypsies?
Dude. I mean, that's another thing that's not clear.
That's a lot.
But if you had,
They keep dropping like little Spanish things, but like the grandmother and seemed like a gypsy.
yeah,
It's a pretty dress, Paquita.
and you know they're not in America, so
Right.
See you later.
Paquita, that sounds like a Spanish name. I
it
guess.
does. Okay, so obviously they're Spanish.
You like that one, Paquita?
Yeah, Grandma, relax.
Fucking like old world stuff going on right here.
We will see if you and the Hajj destined to be
So I was
together.
coming back from Hartley early this morning. There's a Tarot place,
Put in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
like West Dover, like right on when it starts to become Route 8 in Hartley, and it goes into Route 8.
Was it new?
don't know, dude. It's somebody's fucking house. And there's all these big signs and arrows that goes around the house. And it's like customer entrance, and it's their fucking front door.
You gotta go check it out. Get your card. Get your fortune read.
I don't think so.
There's that one across the street from Rodney Village. It's been there for a long time.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Across from Goodwill. You don't know that?
Yeah.
There's like a big ass sign outside. You never seen it before?
Probably, it's hard to really look at all that shit when you're driving by because it's all like this, it's all together. I used to eat at that Thai place. Other than that, it's really hard to tell.
Ashley
what's
likes
there.
that place too.
It's good. At least it was.
I didn't like it when I went there.
You didn't like it?
No. They had this weird like milk drink.
I don't like
that
that.
I got.
I don't get it. I don't get that. I just don't get it 'cause I don't like it.
I didn't like it either. And Ashley got it and she was like, it's really good. And like, they bring it out and it's like a huge, like fucking big glass of this stuff. And I sipped on it one time and I was like, this is not good.
I don't like it.
But
Gerard used to get that shit.
yeah. I was like, I don't want to insult them, so I guess I'm just going to have to drink this.
So wait, you muscle it down?
Yeah.
What about the food?
I got like some duck, but there was like no meat on the duck. So it
We
was...
just get like a whole duck
No, it wasn't a whole duck. It was like a thing with some duck
meat.
on the side, but it was like still on the bone.
She got the chicken.
I should have. You give me a recommendation, maybe I'll go back. Tell me what I should get.
I get the chicken.
I got some fish patties.
And the soup.
Those were nasty.
Eat the soup. Fish patties? That don't even sound good. How are you ordering? You're like looking at the most, what's the most disgusting thing on this menu? Fish patties?
I thought it was gonna be like crab cakes. I like crab cakes.
But man, some people can fuck them up horribly.
Yeah,
I don't know, have you ever had a bad crab cake?
Yeah.
I have.
I have. I'm gonna try to get some seafood this week. You know any good places around here?
For seafood?
Yeah.
Like a restaurant?
Yeah, I was thinking about like either like going and sitting somewhere or just getting like a half a bushel or something.
Buy something on your own. I was buying what is that shit from Acme. They're like really cheap. It's like it looks like a little lobster.
Mm-hmm.
And I was buying those. It was like a dozen for like $2. What are those fucking things? And you break them and you just eat the tail. They're little.
Crawfish?
Yeah.
I don't know how to eat crawfish. How do you even eat that
You just
shit?
break them in half and you eat the bottom half of it. I put them on the grill.
Oh, okay. Can you believe the price of snow crab legs?
All that shit is fucking extremely high.
Yeah. I don't even like snow crab legs like that. I like blue crabs.
I like all kinds of crabs, man. I always cut myself eating them.
Is dropping by to offer her congratulations. Wow, President.
Well, you just start chewing on the fucking shells or something?
Just open them. Like normally, like when you're, drinking and it's getting dark, you're eating them outside, you can't see.
Yeah, just prick yourself.
It's an insect.
My grandmother taught me how to eat them. I like how to open them up and shit. The one who just died.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I just mowed the lawn. Does this look like a
My parents and grandparents ran into seafood. I just got into it for something different to have. I like oysters are good.
I don't think I've really had oysters
I
before.
ordered those for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. It just tastes like, if you don't know what it tastes like the sea. That's it. It tastes like the sea. It's like.
Is it like it's like rubbery or?
No, it's
like a mussel.
like a mussel. It's gooey,
Oh, okay.
but not in an off-putting. It's not like you're eating a slug or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a mussel, but a little wetter.
Okay.
Oh, it's wet. And it goes down smooth. I give it a little chew. Some people go like,
Yeah.
I
they
give it a
down.
chew.
Okay.
And you know what? I don't put all that fucking like
Hot sauce.
No, I don't do any of that. I do a little lemon juice on it. That's it. People look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, yeah, what are you taking away from the fucking flavor? You don't gotta doctor everything up.
You tried that Indian place
I go with the
across from
Oh, no.
the buffet?
You want to go to the zoo?
It's like across the street from
I
the
tried the
Chinese buffet.
buffet, the Indian buffet, not
Mhm.
the Indian Chinese place, but the other
Oh,
place.
okay.
What place?
There's two Indian places. There's an Indian Chinese mix
I'm
place,
talking about the place. It's
And then
called
there's
Taste of India.
and then there's an Indian place that's just a buffet,
Yeah.
or you can order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ordered some shit off of the appetizer menu to bring home
Mm-hmm.
some months ago.
It's good.
Oh hell yeah, it's good. I don't think she was too thrilled with it, but
I want to try some stuff while I'm on vacation.
and get fucking
Get some oxtail or something. Some Caribbean food.
There's a couple of places around here for that.
Downtown Dover, I know there's that one place there. And then going up to Smyrna, there's a place. People don't know what the fuck we're talking about unless you live in Delaware.
It was taken from us.
And I would suggest just ordering a bunch of appetizers from the Indian place.
Oh yeah.
You gotta go a certain time when it's like. Well, no, I guess you can order the
I was talking
appetizer.
about the buffet. Go to the buffet.
You could, but they keep weird hours.
It's like something till 3, 12
Yeah.
to 3 or something like that. Yeah.
Thinking, then what the fuck are you doing? Like I went in there for the first time. The dude looked at me like I just like slapped his mother in the face. Like, what do you want? I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on.
What do you got?
Yeah, I was like, what do you got? What can I order something? He was like, you can order, but there ain't no buffet here. He was like, you can order, but you won't sit down. He's like, I'll cook you something. What do you want? And don't try to pronounce that shit. Just show him.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good
And he
idea.
tried to make me say it. He's like, what do you want? I'm like, this right here. Say it.
Sorry.
I can't read.
I was at the beach
I can't read American words.
when I
Sir.
felt this pier.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, right. I you know, the school system.
He was climbing out of this freak wave, just washed him out to sea, and he drowned.
It's all like dramatic. Talking about his dad. That's not really what happened to his dad.
Yeah,
You
no.
remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't remember that. I'll tell you what else I fucking didn't remember. I don't want to I don't want to get too off topic, but Ghoulies #1,
Yeah.
how his dad, you've seen it, right?
I don't remember it. Is that
Well-
the one at the carnival?
No, Ghoulies 1 is like where it starts. Like, there's a dude, it starts with like a guy doing a seance, and he's like the head cult leader,
Mm-hmm.
and they flash forward to modern times, and and the kid, well, he was supposed to like sacrifice a human baby.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that is his own son.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he's got the power, he must die. And the groundskeeper, well, who ended up being the groundskeeper, takes this baby away
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much
Cool claymation.
raises, you know, the main character. Aldo, I think his name is, or something like that.
Was that a popular name in the 80s?
He's like he's super freaky. But I guess he raised, you know, the kid, and the kid one day he's like in college, and he's like so he inherits the house.
Mm-hmm.
And Aldo's just, I guess he keeps him around. He's like, yeah, you can work here, you can be the groundskeeper.
Oh, okay.
And then he's like ready to move in, and like he introduced his girlfriend. He's like, that's Aldo, you know. He's like,
Special.
yeah. And he was just like,
They're only found on one island, you know.
he's all weird. He doesn't really do anything till the end.
Great big rats come
Okay.
scurrying off the slave ships and raped all the little tree monkeys. You know.
You ever seen
But there's one dude, like they're college kids, and he has like a party
Don't
Uh-huh.
ask me
over
how.
there a couple of different times. One when he's normal, and one when he gets all possessed. with the fucking power.
Right.
And there's this one dude that's always wearing sunglasses. And he's like, he has a beer and he was like talking to this chick and he's like, my name is Dick, but you can call me Dick.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I said that to my parents when we went out to eat and like nobody laughed or anything. Felt like a moron.
It's funny.
There's that part in Ace Ventura where she's like, you're a pet dick. And I said it to my mom. She's like, hey mom, you're a pet dick.
She didn't think it was funny.
No. It was a backhanded one.
Holy shit! Look at this! It could be.
I think it's pretty funny now though.
Here, I help you.
Like what? He's a detective. He's a dick, right? He's a pet dick.
Pet dick.
A pet dick. Did you get it?
What is this supposed to be, the 50s or something?
What is it supposed to be?
Yeah, it looks like the 50s.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say because this is like not America. So it could very well be maybe the 80s. I would say, what, 80s New Zealand? That's where I was going with it.
I don't know, everything looks so old.
Dude, because it's an antique house.
Radios and shit.
It's his mother's house, who's old as fuck.
True. But she won't let him buy a fucking TV? Like,
Yeah, she's crazy.
you talking about the 80s? There's cable in the 80s.
Yeah, but she's insane.
And he's like a mama's boy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's the only zombie movie where he tries to take care of the zombies
Right, yeah.
instead of like shooting them all.
Mm-hmm.
I think the baby is what made the movie.
I think that kind of ruined it,
Why?
actually.
It was different.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's what brought, like, in terms of effects, the baby is the worst one in the movie. Because you can tell it's like a
It's
little
a dude.
person.
You can tell it's a dude. Not
Yeah.
even a little person. Like, they shoot it from, like, a bird's eye view. Like, they did a better job of fucking Child's Play when it was a fucking, you know, that looked like a little...
Sometimes it was just disproportionate. Like,
I think
sometimes...
so.
Because, like, the normal Chucky is supposed to be like this.
Yeah.
But if you watch, like, certain scenes, like the scene where he's all black and he's, like, got the knife and he's about to stab the kid, he's, like, this fucking tall. He's, like, as big as the kid.
Yeah. Well, you're splitting hairs.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to. With
The scene, well, the scenes here, like what you're talking about in Dead Alive, the baby doesn't even look like a midget. He's like a full-grown ass man. I didn't like that.
Is that all you have to say?
But you know, that's another thing that I didn't really remember from being a teenager watching it. I wasn't like, oh, that's shitty. Like I did when I watched it.
You just kind of buy it. You go with it when you're younger.
Maybe my imagination was better. I think it always is when you're younger.
But we are romantically entangled.
Entangled?
Tell you, the wedding though is a lot of waiting.
I don't know what you're thinking about.
A lot of waiting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy.
And my problem is, by the time they had the reception in an open bar, I was like, I'm not even interested. I just want to eat because it's been so long.
So I was sitting and waiting.
I stole a bottle of champagne. I did. There was everywhere. I picked it up and I ran.
You go to my wedding, man. Don't steal no fucking champagne.
I would hope I wouldn't have to.
It's not gonna be any champagne. It's gonna be some ginger ale.
Like toilet wine.
Some ginger ale. Some spiked ginger ale.
Like Jungle Juice and shit in a trash can.
So it was like an upscale wedding. It was like,
Neil, don't touch that. That's for later.
it was like an upscale wedding.
Ladling it out.
Right? It was like an upscale wedding.
Dude, it was, but there was hardly nobody there.
Oh.
There was like 100 people there. No, we played in bands together for like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't talk to him for 5 years after high school. And and then I found him again in 2009 or 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to Ron for fucking longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
7 or 8 years. I'm like, wow. Ron had contacted me on Facebook. He's like, come see us in like fucking Newcastle or some shit. I'm like, no, wait, where's it? Somewhere, I don't remember where it was. Maybe it was someplace I've never been before. Maybe it was the old Mojo.
Okay.
It was my birthday. I was like, oh, we should go to this show. You want to go?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a great show.
What was it, Odd Squad or something?
It was fucking,
Prone to Violence?
yeah. I think that was pre-Jimmy Ale, Prone to Violence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That's cool.
There's been a couple of incarnations of that.
There has been. There ain't no original members in that band now. Do you know that?
Not even Clarence? I thought Clarence was an original.
He's not playing with it. No, he wasn't.
No.
He wasn't even the original drummer. There was no original members to that band. He played drums with them for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
but he wasn't the original drummer.
Oh.
Nora Matheson, Ladies' Welfare League.
Ron was the last one.
Mother's expecting us.
Oh, Brian. Bobel. Did he start the band?
He started it with Ron.
So he was the last
And
original one.
and the original vocalist. They started it. And I don't know who the original vocalist was. It's some white dude.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
That was like had real short hair and like always wore camo.
Oh.
And I liked him. I really liked him then. They gone downhill. That's great. I love this. She's super gluing her face back.
Like, you need to go to a hospital, but she's just like, no.
Dude, the dude in this movie, his uncle's a dick. He's like the worst kid.
Oh, yeah.
But then it's crazy.
He looks like a fat Donald Trump from the 50s.
Right. Or whenever this is supposed to be.
That's why
I'm telling you, it's the 50s.
you're on the committee, then.
And you, Nora, it's a great honor.
So next on my list, dude, is Ghoulies 2.
You haven't watched it yet?
Now I got too enthralled in that fucking dumbass Misfits film.
And you need
That movie's like, it's like a 90-minute tape.
me.
Or no, it's like a 120-minute tape.
Well, how'd you come across it? You bought it?
No, fucking Frank dropped it off when we
Oh.
were hanging out a few weeks ago.
You can see all that shit on YouTube.
I know. But he was like, I'm not watching no VHSs anymore, so you can have these and this. And he gave me like Hellraiser and
We gotta
the
review
G.G.
that.
Allen hated tape, which I have on DVD, but I took it
We
in
can do that too.
What? Hated?
Yeah, do that too.
It's definitely a weirdo movie.
I really think we should be going there. Thank you, Nana.
I think like the Misfits.
No pudding?
Yeah, dude, that's gross. Where he squirts the zit. In the...
Disgusting.
I haven't had a good custard in years.
All right, so it's a vote between the Danzig music videos tape or Puppet Master 6.
I'm going with Puppet Master 6.
It's this.
Damn
That's
fine
good.
custard.
We could do that as like a bonus thing or something. If we got time. Or like at some point.
Yeah,
Rich and creamy, just the way I like it.
I've heard that sample in something. In some CD I have.
I never heard it before.
Her ear.
She just like falls apart.
She ate it herself.
Yeah. She's trying to eat it.
Why? Oh, zombified.
Yeah, she's just so out of it.
That was a fine meal, boy. Thank you, Miss Smith.
There's a woman in here that just got arrested for like having sex with a 17-year-old student.
In what, in this movie?
No, man, in this mobile park here. It's not a mobile park, but you know.
Okay.
What's wrong?
He was 17.
Uh-huh.
I believe that's the age of consent.
I think 18 is the age of consent.
Oh.
A lady as a woman?
Yeah,
Is she like a teacher or something?
something like that. Coach,
Oh,
track coach.
she's messing around with like a little kid.
Not really a little kid. I don't know about you, but by 17, I was a little well versed.
But I mean, like, have you ever looked at like a 17-year-old kid? Like, they look like children. They look like babies.
It's true.
When you
That's true.
once you get our age, they look like babies.
You're right, right. We look old as shit. We don't even look good for our age. But dude, she ain't a looker either. And I only know this because when I went to my grandparents with him today because they wanted to see him, and my grandfather had a fucking manic episode.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Look at this. That's where you live, isn't it? Read it." He's like, "I'm gonna show that to your father."
Banging children.
Yeah, he's like,
Lady banging
he's
children.
like, "She ain't even a looker." And he was like, he was like, "In my day, when I was 17, I was always ready." I don't know about you, and I'm like, dude, I was never that ready. He's like overweight and.
It's probably, yeah. I read a thing on Vice.
Dude, when I was 17, man, I had very high standards. So I
I
don't know.
bet you did.
What?
I bet you did.
I sure did.
How long's your mother been like this?
You were Mr. Cool Punk Rock guy.
I'll call an ambulance.
Cool Punk Rock Neil. Running around with tattoos.
And
All the chicks were like, "Oh, Neil."
I don't think it went that far. What happened was I started that punk band with the two dudes. They were pretty preppy.
Oh, and you kind of like.
With John and
Oh,
I got
okay.
mixed up into that.
Okay.
Well, they wanted to do a grunge band. I wanted to do a punk band. I was like, well, hey, there's this Dead Boys CD, and they were like, well, you do like a Nirvana, Soundgarden, and I'm like, well, I heard of the Melvins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, well, let's expand on that. You like punk? They showed me Exploited. I'll give them that.
Mm-hmm.
But they all showed me No Effects, and I was too obsessed with No Effects for too long. And embarrassing.
I never thought that was a good band. Ever.
Well, that's-
Ever. You can't give me no shit about Korn. You listen to
That
fucking
is
No
bullshit.
Effects.
No Effects is much better than Korn.
No Effects. Are
It's
you
much
fucking
better than-
kidding me?
I don't like them anymore, but
I don't like Korn anymore.
yeah, but I seen No Effects
This is
live.
when it gets going.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is a great effect. Look at that.
I don't know, dude. If I had to pick between Korn and No Effects, I'd probably go with the No Effects. Even though they both suck. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes, they both suck. Yes. You're not gonna get me to, defend Korn here. I'm just saying, when you're young, you're a teenager,
Yeah, that's what
your
I'm saying.
your
That's
musical
what I'm saying.
taste is shaky.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's.
Right. It's shaping.
Yeah.
It's shaping. I liked AC/DC when I was a kid. You think I think that's cool now? It's not.
There are people who do. There are definitely people who do.
I would have a mullet by now if I thought it was still cool. But when you were like, Korn is metal, that was probably the time where I was like, AC/DC is metal. Which is far more cornier, in my case. Wow. See, in the basement, and that's where he collects them.
Yeah, see
Except
this.
for the fucking
The
baby.
nurse changes quickly. She becomes a zombie like fast. I guess he just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he's not like Shaun of the Dead where he's like, just shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
All of them in the head. He ain't got no team.
He doesn't.
He's a mama's boy. He's got all this. He's got this big problem, and then his dick uncle shows up and got more of a problem.
What the fuck is that thing his fucking uncle's putting in his mouth? Is it like it sucks his saliva out or something?
What?
The thing that his uncle keeps putting in his mouth.
In his own mouth?
Yeah, he like it goes. You never noticed that?
No, you have to point it out.
All right, no problem. I think it's like sucking the saliva out of his mouth or something.
Like an inhaler?
I don't know what it is, dude. I'm just gonna show it when it happens. You'll see it, and you can try to guess what it is.
Well, I go now.
You just be on your way, young lad. If I see you here again, I'll give you what for.
I don't know if this was a box office smash when it came out. I'm sure it was at the theaters over there.
Yeah. This guy, the Nazi doctor.
What do you want? I'm not from the immigration. I told you people I lost my bloody papers, okay? My family left Latvia during the occupation.
He like moves over and like his fucking shit rips.
Just want to buy some.
You notice that?
What?
Keep looking. Like his sleeve rips. Watch.
That? Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, I did realize that. I want to get Basket Case 2 and 3.
Do it. What's the problem?
I don't know. I bought that fucking,
I wish there was a good place to just go in and buy DVDs.
It's not. It's like a hodgepodge of fucking, like a coin flip of Walmart and a mall.
Yeah. I've been checking out Amazon lately.
I just bought a movie from Amazon.
I was gonna get Brain Scan.
Brain Scan?
You ever seen that?
I don't think so. I've seen Scanners.
I got Scanners.
That's a good one. We should do that sometime.
Okay.
Were you here, like, when this came in?
No. I remember you told me about it at the shop, I think.
Yeah. It's from Master Video. They put out junk films.
You said this is the one that the guy from Cinema Gore.
Yeah, he was like,
sucks.
it was like a .002, which I don't really agree with. It's got its faults, sure. Jesus Christ, I don't agree with that shit at all. So I got Orozco the Embalmer, which this guy did. And of course he loved that movie. It's a better movie, so maybe he's like trying to compare them. But Massacre Video put that out. I had to order it on Amazon.
Oh, Lionel, I am happy to see you.
Where's Massacre Video out of? Japan?
No, it's an American label. Have you seen that movie 555?
No.
I haven't seen it either, but they put that. It's like a modern B-movie classic, I guess. I haven't seen it.
There will be torment.
They do a lot of cassettes and DVDs and some Blu-ray.
You are marked.
I'm not really interested in anything, but the dude was like, if you like movies like that, like, he's like, keep an eye on our website, because we're gonna have some cool stuff coming up. But I can't order from direct because they don't use PayPal. You gotta put your credit card in, and I'm a little nervous about that.
Why?
I don't know.
You always use PayPal. You never use your.
I don't try to. Trusted way to pay, man.
Yeah, if somebody wants to get it, they're gonna get it. That's the way I look at it.
But I don't want to make it easy. I want to check out that comic shop. I was thinking too the other day that if Tim's place was still around, that would be like an easy thing, easy birthday kind of like stop.
Yeah, get some comics or something. I was thinking about taking a trip to Salisbury. I know they got one in Salisbury.
Are you serious? Dude, well, what about that one at that game place? I'm telling you, man.
Dude, I don't think that's going to be what
But they
we're
said-
looking for.
Well, they said he bought Tim's old stock.
I don't know. Maybe I'll stop by there this week and see what it looks like. But
You should.
I don't have high hopes.
You should at least peek in there.
I'll peek in there, but I'm not buying no tabletop, nothing.
Yeah. Well, of course not. What the fuck are you gonna do with that shit?
I don't know. Are there some places up north? There's got to be some places up north.
I don't know. Philly had 2 comic shops that were pretty good.
I'm sure Philly's got them.
And First and Charles was.
I want to find one that was like, whatchamacallit?
Superior?
Yeah.
That was cool though, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I would spend many a Friday afternoon, like just 2 hours looking through that shit.
Yeah, me too.
I found
I'd keep telling myself I got to get out of here, but I just keep looking.
Yeah. Like 2.5 hours, like Tip's like, where are you? You cheating on me? Now I'm at the comic book shop.
Because they had so much shit to look through.
It was, you could easily spend 2 hours in there. Easy.
Yeah, easy. Just looking through the back stock.
One time, like, I was in there on a Friday afternoon, it was me and some, like, weird dude with greasy long hair that had, like, a work shirt that said Pete.
Mm-hmm.
It was just me and him. We crossed over. I always start from the end, like Z to A. For some reason, when I went in there, when it's closer to the door.
I would just go in random.
I mean, I'm like on the back. I found shit that I had when I was a goddamn kid.
Yeah, he had like that's what was cool about it.
I didn't all that shit was $1.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked up? I got a graphic novel out of there that was $1. And I was like, dude, give me $3 for this. Like before I knew, and he was like, all right. And then like later, I was like, oh,
That was $1. It's all $1.
And I paid like $3 for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's pretty hefty.
Yeah.
I should have stocked up. If I'd have known, I would have stocked up. You probably would.
I did tell you.
Dude,
I told
like,
you they were going out of
I had
business.
issues of Gore Shriek from the 80s. That's just like really rare. $1.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's from like an entire like lifetime of being in that business. That's how he got all that stock.
It was probably in the basement and fucking when he was downtown. Then again, I don't think they had a basement when they were in Raleigh Village. It was a very small space. They needed a bigger space.
I never went to the one when it was in Rodney
It was
Village.
small.
Was it?
Really small. So I don't know where they kept the stock then.
Mm.
You couldn't fit shit in there. It was about the size of goddamn
Tim's place, yeah. Tim's place was small.
I like that they had toys and shit there.
Though deprived of his father at an early age, was blessed with an abundance of mother love.
I wanted to buy that gremlin that he had in there.
They live on in our hearts and
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Tim's place, he had it like just set up.
we too depart
Nope.
from this world.
How much was he charging for it?
It wasn't selling it, it was just good for it.
Oh, I bet he's selling it now.
Yeah, he's alright. He lives in here somewhere.
Eternal. Yea, whosoever believeth
I don't ever see him on Facebook or anything like that anymore.
Yeah. Take care of them kids, man. You got a litter.
What has he got? 2 or 3?
He's got 4.
Is it 4?
I think so.
I've only ever seen 2.
He's got the 2 little ones. And he's got the older one. Dude, Jesus, that could have been catastrophic.
Yeah.
Poor Lionel. He was always dreadfully attached to his mother.
Well, I've seen some displays of grief in my day, but nothing quite like that.
I love The Preacher. I love when he starts doing kung fu. That shit is hilarious. That is the funniest shit ever.
It was a different movie.
It's not even kung fu. He's doing like what's the shit where you only use your feet? Tai Chi,
I just want to be left alone for a while, okay?
Taekwondo. There's some shit where you only use your feet. I think it's Taekwondo.
I only did karate when I was a kid.
Watch. He's gonna do it. No, he's smoking a cigarette. You'll see.
He
He'll
look
like
like a fucking cigarette.
he puts a thing in his mouth and he'll go.
The only extra thing I did as a kid was fucking karate.
I wanted to take karate, but nobody ever signed me up.
Well, my dad was like, you gotta do something. You just sit in the fucking house all day. Your brother, he's doing t-ball, he's doing all this, he's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't want nothing. He's like, well, I'm gonna tell you what, I was thinking about taking karate for myself. So guess what you're doing?
Karate.
Karate! And I fucked, so that's what I ended up doing. Like,
How long were you in it?
I don't know, like 3 years maybe.
3 years. What
Yeah.
belt did you get to?
I don't know, green or something like that. Orange.
See, these guys are greasers. This is in the 50s.
So it's supposed to be.
Yeah, 57. See, that's what it says on the grave. 57.
No fucking shit.
Yeah. 1957.
So we just made a realization about this. That's something you can't wiki.
I don't know. I haven't checked the wiki page.
Should make an update. Get his wallet. Wallaby.
That's Australia.
That's my mother you're pissing on.
And it sure is. Blimey. I thought his wiener was going to come down.
Look at that.
I'm going to do Ichi the Killer too.
Okay.
That's a long one. That's going to be a 1 movie day right there. That's
It's not that long.
2 hours, bro.
It doesn't feel like 2 hours when you're watching it.
It doesn't, but it is. And here's the thing. Everybody's like, oh, that's Ichi on the cover. No, it's not.
That's Kokira.
Ichi's the nerdy fucking, pre-ejaculator. There's supposed to be a prequel to that called Ichi.
I have an animated prequel.
There's a
It's
regular...
like 15 minutes.
There's a movie prequel, full length. I know you've seen it online, for sale. I heard it wasn't good, but still.
For the Lord, this is the shit. This is the shit.
And he starts whooping some ass, preacher style.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
I think the sound effects are that.
It does a sweep kick and takes his legs. Is that like, what the fuck?
He kicked his head off.
He took both of his legs off.
He's bitten. You know what that means?
That's it.
You're gonna go like kamikaze style.
And now he's got to take care of all of these fucking zombies too.
He says, like, I wouldn't do that.
Me neither.
I don't know why he feels some kind of, like, he feels guilty.
He's got this
about
obligation to take care of all these zombies.
Like, he's feeding them and shit. And the baby whole situation is very weird. He doesn't even put him in the basement at first.
Nah. And he takes it to the fucking park.
Void.
So then eventually he's like, you know what? That's enough of this baby. That's enough. I can't handle it anymore. He's evil. Yeah, I wonder what they put in that, like salad dressing. He's like feeding him. That's too much.
That's too much.
I'd be like, I need my chainsaw.
I would chop them up all into little pieces and bury them somewhere. Problem solved.
Go to my grandpa's house. Yeah, I need a chainsaw. You in?
Hey, cut that out.
Here comes Uncle.
This is where, like movie-wise, it kind of gets like, you're like, just fucking go away. Yeah, I could do without this dude.
Come on, mate. I'm dying for a slash. I've got a urinary infection.
Dying for a slash? I don't even know that slang. I'm not familiar with it.
Because you're not from New Zealand.
He's dying for a slash. Well, what the fuck does that mean?
You gotta take a piss.
Oh, I thought he needed a cigarette. Belt buckle. Like a fucking greaser. Why did it take him so long to whiz?
I don't know, he's older. That's gonna happen to us pretty soon.
You gotta take a break from the podcast.
Cranberry juice.
Like, excuse us, Damion has to take his insulin. The problem in our country is nobody thinks old people are cool.
That is true.
Lee Perry's cool though. He's 80.
He's not from America.
Oh, no, he doesn't even live in America.
Talked about it many
He lives
times.
in like fucking
It's a
Switzerland.
foregone conclusion, really. It's just with you dying.
You can't. It's hard to be cool and old.
Chance to include
He does it though. Genesis is pretty cool.
He doesn't live in America.
Yeah, he does. He does now.
Oh.
New York.
See? You see the thing?
Oh, what? That's like a vape.
It's
It's the pipes.
They do this sometimes. It's not the pipes, Lionel. It's somebody doing the business. Please.
I want to see it.
Just for me.
Found your dad's old stag movies, eh?
He's like, I was watching it. And you barged in here.
Is that the one with the donkey and the chambermaid?
the donkey and the chambermaid.
I understand, Lionel. Some things a man prefers
He's like, I understand, Laura.
to part of the grieving process.
Can I take a peek?
How do you know about my dad's porn collection?
Yeah, right? Right? This is his uncle. So is that his dad's brother?
I don't think so. I don't think that's what. I think that it would. I think that is his mother's brother.
Oh, they actually are doing it.
Mm, that's where the baby comes from.
That's right. I like that too. That's cool.
These are all practical effects.
You don't see that anymore. You have Nightbreed?
Nah, I don't have Nightbreed.
not
I
really
should
a
get that
horror.
one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's Clive Barker, man.
Oh, it's good.
You ever read any of his books?
They had the Books of Blood and shit.
That's a good one.
There was a lot of them. The Books of Blood volume, like... I remember seeing them as advertisements in the gore zones. Like, order Books of Blood, $10. Now it's like, what, like, 75 for, like, one of the original volumes?
No, you can probably get the whole set now.
Well, yeah, they were selling them one by one back then.
Roll down the drain.
I come to see you shut the door in my face. You built a big wall.
I sent off for some weird
Why?
things in gore zone. They used to have, like, send away for amateur
Want to see me anymore?
horror stories and erotic stories. Gotta be 18.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I was like, I'm gonna rip this out of the gore zone and I'm gonna send away for it. And I actually fucking got shit back, and it was all like extremely like fucking graphic.
Mm-hmm.
It was all like 12 or something.
What do you mean, sexually?
Yeah, some of it was. It was meant for adults. I was like, gotta be 18.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take your word for it.
Remember back in the day when you could just send off for shit like that?
Yep. I did it all the time. It was pre-internet for me.
You know
That's
what
finger.
they're saying about you, don't you? You've got funny in the head. A real bloody weirdo. You touch her again, I'll knock you into the middle of next week.
She turned around, just do one more point. You fella.
Right here. He's just like, alright. I got a lot going on right now. And there it is. In the fucking radio somehow.
This must have took like a good year to make. Just on the effects. Like they probably wrote it and they were like, we gotta figure out how to do all of this.
There's only like a team of like 2 guys though, I think.
Well, they fucking...
Of course they have
They're
their own
brilliant.
team.
Yeah, they're fucking...
They have their own team.
A couple of brilliant fucking makeup artists.
See if he gets bit though. And he turns into one of them.
Yeah. And he thinks, you know what I should do? I should take this fucking thing to the park.
It's like, I'm taking care of all these things. Maybe I can raise this to be a citizen. He's all like crazy. See, I was afraid like my son was gonna do that when we put him in the cart.
That's what I thought. When I saw you, I thought that's what you had. I thought he was like in your backpack.
Oh, my back.
Yeah. I thought you had one of those things.
He's like just hanging out in the back. Yeah. I don't even know why I brought that in. I was just tired, I guess.
I thought it had like all your baby stuff in there. Or
Well, it
something.
does, but you probably need to bring it into Walmart.
It was strange running into you.
That was weird. That's never happened before.
No.
Because I didn't even recognize it. I didn't even like know that was you when I glanced over.
Yeah, it looked like it took you a while.
It did. I was like, wow, that chick's got a Chucky shirt on. That's pretty crazy. And then just like, hey guys. I'm like, what? Oh shit. I actually don't look like she can see worth a damn.
Nah, her eyesight's pretty bad.
I'm under her glasses.
Well, she's got to get new ones.
So she's just blind now.
She can see enough. She works and shit and gets around, so she can see enough.
She didn't. That's funny. He's like at first the zombie baby's cute, but then toward the end he really.
See, look, that's
yeah, that's a grown man. That's a grown man crawling away in this suit. He does get annoying toward the end. He's like punching him in the face. Like, he clothed that thing.
Yeah, he put clothes on it. It's probably his old clothes. He
Right,
was a
yeah.
hobo.
Right?
Where did this guy come from?
It's like zombie strength.
Hyperactive.
These days, you'd be like, yeah, just cell phone.
Yeah.
So I tackled this guy, right? I brought him down with a real bony cruncher.
What?
The ball rolls free, so I skipped it up.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
I drop kicked.
Doesn't matter.
50 yards.
Is there anything
God, you should have seen it. First three drives ahead. Gave us the match.
Was he hollering?
you want to?
Alright, well, we'll see how it works out. But don't be surprised if I ship him off your way.
He's too nosy. He keeps hearing you guys talking.
Yeah, none of your business.
Hello, Lionel. It's quite a collection of stiffs you got down there.
He's seen them.
Uncle Liz, I know what you think.
Back off, mate. Lay a hand on me, I'll have you thrashed. Sorry, Lionel. If I don't report this, I'll be an accessory after the fact.
So does he think they're just dead?
I think so, yeah.
Like he killed them all or something?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if your uncle walked in on that shit in your house or in your apartment and was like, you know what? I'm gonna extort you. Like, what would you say? Like, I would be like, oh, yeah.
I might as well kill him.
You
If you're taking care of zombies, you might as well go ahead and kill him.
you push him down the stairs.
Yeah, uh-huh.
He's just,
Let the zombies have at him.
yeah, but he's more of a weakling.
Yeah, but them zombies ain't weaklings.
Well, no.
Want the money?
Sector Sergeant Barlow, I'd like to report a multiple.
I'd like to report a multiple murder.
The money and the house.
And he just hangs up the phone. You know they're gonna show up there. You can't just hang up on something like that. I like to report a multiple
Maybe.
murder.
In 57, you could. Those 1957 cops.
I don't know, like, where you were, like, it was from the 50s. Like, I would have been, like, I never thought that.
You can't tell by the way they're dressed and shit.
No, I just thought they were, like, his eccentric family.
No, this is the 50s, late 50s.
I'm bad with time frames when it comes to, like, shit like this. Because you don't know if they're just trying to be artistic.
Yeah.
He's got music playing down there.
This is when it really starts kicking on the
At
gear.
the party.
Yeah.
Uncle's party. He's gonna make him cook.
You got rid of those stiffs.
Hey, Liz, let's stick some real music on. Hey, coming through, Beza. Clear the dance floor.
I don't know what sort of kinky shit you're into.
I don't know what kind of kinky shit you're into.
So we should have talked about this. You seen anything new lately?
Well, no, just the Mondo Magic DVD and the Misfits thing. And well, I watched Repo Man again. What about you?
I told you before I saw that Sinister Part 2.
Yeah.
Kind of freaked me out. What else should I watch?
Well, if it freaked you out, it's worth a watch here.
It was just weird. Like, it's like a normal horror movie you would see.
Like at the theaters.
Yeah, but then there's these. What it's about is about this like demonic creature that gets children to kill their parents.
Right.
So and film it. They have to film it. and it's in this old like 70s style film.
Yeah.
So there's these clips in between where it's like it'll be the normal movie, but then it'll go into the video of these people being killed, and it looks like a snuff film, and it's crazy.
That is weird.
And I never noticed that from the first one.
So it's a sequel.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Sinister.
I've never heard of that, man.
The first one's got Kevin Bacon in it.
I'm behind the times.
And then I saw another one called The Darkness that also had Kevin Bacon in it. That one sucked. What else did I see? I can't even think of what else I saw. Yeah, Walter. What did you see? What have you been checking out?
The only movie he's ever seen with me all the way through is
Videodrome?
Videodrome. Sit.
Looks like he's gonna fall over.
Now it does.
You got Walter to join us for the scary moments.
Yeah, right. Thanks, baby.
For the traumatic moments.
It's a baby like you. This can't be legal. But no, dude, PG-13, man.
Get the fuck. I probably shouldn't say. Is he talking yet?
No.
Okay.
I'm saying daddy. Nah, well, unrated.
It's R. It's gotta be R.
We should
Gotta be.
We should get some reference on that.
It's gotta be R.
You know, Ghoulies is PG-13.
That makes a little bit of sense.
Well, Critters, I think, is PG.
That makes sense. It's a R. This is R.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Most of my movies are.
R.
They are.
You must destroy them.
And he's like, okay, but not all of them. He's like, I'm getting tired of the baby one, but not my mom. Like, I tried. Like, what is he doing?
I think he got kicked in the balls, so he's like icing his balls.
With a, chilled brandy or something.
Yeah. Whatever they drink over there.
I think it's pretty much what we drink here.
What?
Like the liquor selection, I don't think it's weird.
Mm-mm.
Isn't it pretty much the same everywhere, though?
I think so. Pretty sure.
Like, she is totally out there now.
Yeah, she's completely rotted.
It's like that part in Beetlejuice where they're like,
well, when they rot.
yeah,
their exercise.
Yeah. And he's like, bet, and his like jaw falls off. That was really young when I saw that.
You know what's crazy about Beetlejuice? That movie is really not for children, but it was marketed to children.
That must have been like, when did it come out? Like 91?
Around there, I want to say, yeah. Because they had cartoons
Yeah.
and
Toys,
video
there's a
games,
whole
toys.
toy line.
But if you watch that movie, it's really not a kid's movie.
I had like the grave. I'm like, look, you can put like a Beetlejuice figure in there, and you open it back up, and then it comes with like a little figure. It's like, now he's little.
I always wanted that one where it was like he was in a striped suit.
Yeah.
I wanted that toy, and I wanted the one where he was like
Well, with all the swords in his head.
yeah, that one, and when he was like the amusement park thing. Oh shit. Walter, what are you doing? You alright?
He's probably trying to grab something. Well, he shouldn't be grabbing. You're not mixing us. Oh, he's fine, man. The other day,
Your head is good.
He slammed heads with Brock, the other baby.
Mm-hmm.
And Brock had like a mark on his head and stuff. See, that's crazy. That's where you're like, that's where you lose all sympathy for that dude. You know what I mean? Like, if you haven't already.
Right.
But then when they start fighting, he starts kind of like, he starts fighting with them. Like, he starts fighting against them.
Mm-hmm.
But then you know they kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right when you're like, okay, he's got some good in him.
Mm-hmm.
Then they kill him.
He accidentally put steroids in him. He thought he poisoned them, but
Right.
he didn't. He put
Now they're,
steroids
like,
in them.
Stupid, like...
Yeah, they're like super zombies now.
So when I saw that Terror Place, I'm not gonna lie, I did approach it.
Don't do it, dude.
They weren't open anyway.
Don't just keep your money. I can only imagine what they charge.
Sometimes they do stupid shit like that, though. I've never done that before. That's just, they're gonna say something to get you to come back. They'll say something to get you to come back.
Oh, yeah. They'll leave it open-ended, yeah.
They're like, do you die? And he's got a ball. That's cool. That's crazy. He's like showing her heart. That was gross.
They're leaving.
Nope. Go ahead and have that in there, right? Dude, you normally like watching movies. What's up?
Maybe you gotta turn it up louder.
This is the last TV. And when Dave's like, why you guys got that little ass TV? That's the only, that was what we could afford with the budget. Which is true. It's HD.
Yeah.
This is small.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this TV is like what my dad got a treadmill, and he used it to, like, exercise with.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not kid ourselves. He's not doing a lot of exercising these days. They got like fucking 2 TVs. My brother keeps buying them TVs. Oh, that's nice.
This whole half hour.
It's the best.
It's the
it
best.
starts out pretty bad though.
Mm-hmm. That's...
Oh,
I don't know how they did that. It must have been editing. That looks real.
no, but it looked real for a second. Did you see him dragging her with his hand in there?
Yeah, but when he does it the first time, it's like seamless.
So they were like, dude, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, how are you bored, son? That's funny too. It's surprising that they don't get him. I think in a real life situation, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the lawnmower part.
Mm-hmm.
Did they play that yet?
No, not yet.
I would have never. Like, here's the thing: that is cool, but the practicality of that is it's not gonna last because you're gonna have gas dripping out of it. Like, have you ever have you ever had your mower not even on, but turned it over to clean off the blade of grass, and like gas just leaks out of
Oh,
it
yeah.
constantly. So when you're holding it like this, gas is gonna leak out of the top. It's not airtight there.
Maybe his is airtight.
And
This is
in
the
57,
Maybe
well,
they
maybe.
built to last.
built to last, yeah. Like that record player from 1984. You think one of them Cosley things gonna be built to last 30 years?
No
Hell
way.
no.
No way.
I got one out there in the living room. I don't even think the record player works anymore.
They sell stuff at FYE for. They sell like needles and
Needles?
yeah, cleaner and all that.
Needles for what model, but you can't just sell it. I never saw that there. What are you going through that place with a fine tooth comb?
You don't go through. I go through all stores with a foreign tooth comb.
Well, I mean, I've been in there and I looked at the DVDs and that's it.
Go to the back where they keep the records. It's right
I
next
thought it
to
was
it.
more in the middle where they had the record.
No, they got a whole. You must not have been there in a while.
Dude, it hasn't been that long. I bought the Ghoulies from you the last time I went there.
Well, if you go all the way to the back wall, they've got a
Oh, that's cool too.
If you go all the way to the back wall, they have a whole thing now, a whole rack of records.
Yeah, it has been. It's been a few months.
There's a whole there's a whole rack of records now.
So they've added more vinyls, what you're saying.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous. I
And
didn't
it's
see that
all
coming.
it's all like
It's all bad.
30 to 50 bucks for all of it.
But it sucks, right?
It's like basic stuff. It's like my first record collection type shit.
Or
got
my,
like
one
Black
of my
Sabbath.
first record collection.
Black Sabbath, fucking David Bowie, shit like that. You know.
And probably not even good Bowie.
I don't know. Go check it out. Maybe you'll find something.
Not for that price. Hell no. I would just. I tell you, you want to get Rainbow Records is the closest decent record store in Newark. I tried to go there like a couple months ago and they were closed. They closed at like 7 o'clock or something. Who did I go there with then? I don't even remember. It wasn't Dave. He went with me a couple weeks ago.
To Rainbow Records.
No, the bike project. I spit like Mountain Dew, like all over this dude's display. And I was like, dude, stand in front of me while I clean this shit up. And the dude was playing.
Why did you spit on his
He
display?
said something like stupid that I thought was funny.
Uh-huh.
And I had taken a swallow of like his Mountain Dew.
Oh.
So then he started laughing. He was like, dude, do you have money to buy that? I'm like, no, I already bought something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not buying the book too. But I cleaned up real well, you know, nobody even noticed. People are buying the shit.
Mm.
Ah, there's that damn baby.
You got her.
Put him in the blender. He's always laughing. I think most people find him annoying.
Probably. But he's a staple.
He makes the movie.
He makes the movie.
And save. Ah! That's right. Well, how many times... Balls again. It's like... wow.
See, that's an adult.
Yeah, that's
That is
an
a
adult.
grown
Yeah, that's not even-
man.
they didn't even do it tastefully. It's like 6'2". That's like a toilet brush.
What happened, Walter?
Falls down a lot. But
You gotta get the sitting thing right.
He can
buddy.
sit up for a while.
Here. Good? Take the ball.
He's trying to give you a high five. You can do it. Close. Close enough.
Close enough. You got the basic idea.
He's listening to you. That's fine. So now then he realizes that his dad, that she murdered his dad.
Yeah, she's still got the skeletons in the attic.
Now I'm gonna be on. That's pretty funny too. This is where it gets the lawnmower right here. Now we'll be honest with you, like with ourselves. Like I have a little bit of OCD. So I killed somebody, which you should never do. By the way, that's pretty bad. You're in some deep shit. I would probably put them somewhere where they couldn't be found.
Yeah, so would I.
But not in here.
Not for
That's
many
just
years.
dirty. I don't want to dirty up the record collection.
I guess if you find a good spot for cleaning a dead body, you stick with it.
Under the house. Take a page from John Wayne Gacy.
This thing farts. These intestines fart.
Oh, that's another great one. You remember the scene where he looks in the mirror and he's like, So it's a horror, but it's got a comedic. What you call it?
Slapstick.
Black comedy.
Yeah.
Or maybe not really. It's not really dark.
It's dark enough.
A new standard has been set. The mother of all horror films. Then again, anytime you read the back of any book or DVD, it's gonna hype it up.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like, well, for its time, it was okay. People thought it was all right.
I don't know, man. This holds up to me.
It does. No, I think it does. It's different. There hasn't really been a movie like it.
Oh, come on, Walter.
Get it together, buddy.
He's trying to look around. Sit up. What are you looking at?
I guess that didn't hurt. It looked like it did.
Yeah, it would have hurt me.
No, it's Brock, cut him with his nail. He hollered about that, so, I mean, I must have hurt.
This is how someone around here's got balls, eh, girls?
Dude. Whose leg is that? And human, big person again.
Grown adult.
I think they could have done a little bit of, they do such a great job on the effects. He could have just tried a little harder on his running scenes. I would have rather seen a marionette walking around, as long as he was basics. They could have strung something up, right? I think there was deadline. What are you gonna do for the running scenes?
We got other things to work. We got this lawnmower
Make a
scene
suit
coming
for
up.
Pete over there.
Yeah.
He's 5'10". It's all right. We'll just we'll bird view it, I do like the lawnmower scene. I thought that was a good idea. Even though it's not really practical, but maybe like you said, maybe the mowers are different in the 57. So when would you imagine they started filming this actually in 1990?
Yeah, I would think so. I don't know about filming, but there's a lot of pre-stuff before they actually start filming. There are a lot of goddamn zombies.
I know.
Why can't they leave the house? That's what I don't understand.
I think they could if they did. That's a confusing place
See,
to
the
be.
door's open. I'm out of there.
Yeah, but you're a retarded zombie. You don't know. You gotta open the door.
I'm talking about the people, not the zombies. If they're trying to get away.
True. Seriously, that would. I don't know. So he started it. You would have to start it and then bring it up to you and then strap it in.
Mm-hmm.
But then he turns it off and turns it back on. That is a good idea, though.
Mm-hmm. If we've got dumb zombies that are gonna walk right into it.
Yeah, it's really the only thing that would actually work for that.
Are you good? Is this what you wanted?
The balance is pretty good.
But we're still working on it.
Like, they got the physical therapy and they're like, she's on vacation. I'm like, okay.
But you had an appointment.
Yeah. I'm like, thanks for telling us. I guess we're going to Walmart now.
Well, that's good for us, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
You've probably been there. You'd probably be like 6 o'clock before you could have did this.
Well, it worked out. Go ahead and go grocery shop. I didn't realize we didn't have anything. Because all weekend I've just been eating like
Wedding food.
Yeah, it's been eating out. Not out, but like I had Taco Bell leftovers, and not the greatest thing. I'll eat it. Lots of leftovers though. I don't know where they all came from.
This is some interesting movie blood. It's just like a chunky red.
It's like a Kool-Aid red.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
It's chunky.
That's cool. She hasn't mutated yet?
That's what I'm saying. She got bit. Like
you can't make an exception for her. It's gonna be all, like, loud. You know how heavy that's gotta be?
that's why he's got a strap. It's out of gas now.
Well, turn it off. He thought he was done. You can't start it. You can't start it like that. Maybe like that you could.
Really spinning.
You can eat him. You got 2 teeth.
Rita?
That's cool too. Well, it takes care of that problem. That's
Are you
convenient.
kidding me? You fucking that whole house would be fucking
Right, it'd be
demolished.
Nah, that's bizarre. Oh wait, no, okay. lot of blood.
Alright, now you can get out of that house now.
No. Haven't seen Mum yet.
Oh. He wants to kill them all now instead of trying to save them. What is that smoke from?
It's a gigantic mutant zombie.
His mom.
Of his mom.
With weird boobs.
Now it can talk.
It's like a guy's voice, too.
Mm-hmm. Big butt.
I don't know, man. I got a love and hate relationship with the puppet master.
It was your idea.
Was it really my idea to start the whole thing as a series?
I think so.
Or was it a mutual...
It was your idea to keep going. It has been your idea to keep going.
Have you seen all of them?
No, not all of them, no.
So what are you thinking?
All my life.
I'm kind of losing interest in it.
Nothing but lies.
Well, if we don't watch that, what are we going to watch? You want to watch the Danzig thing,
None of that was true.
which is not really horror related.
It's horror related, sure.
How?
Because he's horrid.
Yeah.
He's a horror guy, man.
I think
He lives in a haunted house.
I think you're a Danzig
He
fan,
lives in a haunted house.
and you want to watch. You're trying to make me a Danzig fan.
No, I think he's cool. You don't like him?
I don't like all this stuff.
I don't like all of it.
You know, he went electronic for a little while.
Yeah,
That's bad.
I did buy that album, that Lucifer Eye album. But it was new, dude. That shit first came out in 1998 or something like that. I bought it. It was electronic. Not all electronic. It's not guitars in it. I don't still have it. It's not getting crazy. But I did buy it to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you touch her.
Ma'am. Ew, that's also a weird one.
Yeah.
Like putting him back in the zombie womb.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good.
So did Peter Jackson write this?
I don't know, man.
Or did he just like
I don't know. Wiki it.
direct it?
Your laptop's right there.
That's so like bizarre. Alright, so what do you think they used for that fire hydrant like blood?
Blood? I don't know, man. I have no idea.
I mean, couldn't you just like I don't know. So you could color water.
I don't think it's colored water.
But it seemed to be
You
a
need
little
something
thicker.
thicker. Yeah.
That's like $200 worth of fucking fake blood right there.
Mm-hmm.
So the screenwriter for Dead Alive was Steven Sinclair. I guess Peter Jackson directed it.
Oh, okay.
No.
You know what else comes up? One in Dead or Alive, Bon Jovi. Most people don't know this, but that song was on the soundtrack to this. It's like,
And that is Dead Alive.
so it's like 80-minute movie. No, 97 minutes.
Mm-hmm. That's a classic. It's a good one.
The Preacher is pretty cool though.
All of it's cool. The whole movie.
The goriest fright film of all time.
Probably, man. It's up there.
Like, you know, in Frankenhooker, I think it's Frankenhooker, where they have like Bill Murray quoted as being like, if you see any film this year, make it Frankenhooker. And it was like, and he got mad because he was like, yeah, I said that, but I was obviously being sarcastic. It's a horrible movie. Like, he was like, because he's a sarcastic dude.
Yeah.
So they were like, print that shit. You know, he said it. You can't say he didn't say it.
You can't unsay
Put
it.
that on the VHS cover. And they did. And he was like, he was mad about it. He expressed a discontent with it.
Oh, this door.
I feel like she can never shut it right.
You locked in here?
You're not locked in.
What's happening?
That's strange. We don't want to break the handle. It only happens when she shuts it. I never have this problem. Easy now.
That's not as much shit. It's crap. Hi, baby. You hanging out for a week?
Signing off for now. 138. 139.
No, looks like he's having a